what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. It looks like we've got some breaking updates as it relates to the Arnold Classic. It's kind of funny because I was just talking about this in the last video, how some of these guys that are supposedly doing the Arnold, we haven't seen any updates from them recently. And it turns out that's because they're out. So you look at this list, we've already subtracted Rafael Brandau's name from that list. And now we can add Nathan DeAsha and Mohammed Shaaban to the list of athletes unable to compete. Now, let's start with Mohammed Shaaban. The reason that he posted on Instagram actually looks like a pretty serious reason. It says he has disc disease of the cervical spine from C4 to C5 and C6 to C7. So he basically posted his MRI results. He says, "There's been a few posts out there and people messaging me about the Arnold Classic. It's with deep sadness that I have to inform everyone that I will not be able to compete in the Arnold 2022. I've attached my MRI results along with the doctor's notes and video explaining my results for those that do not understand. This has been a pain that I've dealt with since before the Olympia of last year. I tried my best to push through, but after several doctor visits in Egypt and California, my doctor believes that it's best that I sit out and fully recover, or else I won't be able to compete in the future. Like many athletes, we try to suck it up and do what we have to do, but it's also our job to take responsibility for our health and take care of our health." So I agree 100%. That he needs to focus on his health more than he needs to focus on competing. So I'm glad that he's putting that as his priority. I don't think enough athletes, particularly bodybuilders, do that. I think a lot of bodybuilders, it's kind of the macho, manly thing to do is train through the pain, push through the pain, prep through the pain, do the show anyway, and then focus on health later. I'm glad to see these guys taking their health as a priority and focusing on that first, and putting that above competing. Now, the other guy that we mentioned here, Nathan DeAsha, he apparently also will be unable to compete because of injury. He says in an Instagram live that he has a bicep tear. It appears to be a minor bicep tear that he suffered about 2 weeks ago. And now Nathan will not be able to compete in the 2022 Arnold Classic, but he says he will be back to compete in the 2023 Arnold Classic Ohio. So Nathan, I feel like, was one of the guys that he was a really serious threat in this lineup. He beat a lot of the names in this lineup recently. He's won more shows in the past year than anybody in this lineup. He has been a bodybuilder lately that's been on an incredible run of winning shows and winning big shows, beating good bodybuilders. Some of the shows that he's won, like the Arnold Classic UK. These are really big, impressive shows that he's won, and I really think he would have been a serious threat. One of the top guys for sure. I think he would be, a shoo-in for the top 6 here. Maybe even in the conversation for top 3. He was definitely a guy, he's one of the bodybuilders that has been on one of the hottest winning streaks over the past year out of anyone in this lineup. And I think, he could have made a statement here. But I do want to clarify here, this is not because of a visa issue for Nathan. This is because of an injury. I know that Nathan has gotten mad in the past when I talk about potential visa issues, but this is not a visa issue. And supposedly his visa is 100% good to go for this year as well. I want to make that clear too. So Nathan and Mohammed, I'm definitely, wishing for both of you guys to have a speedy recovery, and I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you guys hopefully take the stage in 2023, and I will be rooting for the both of you at the next year's Arnold Classic. So that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update because that Arnold Classic lineup just changed pretty significantly. I mean, that's now 3 less competitors out of the original 14 that we had. It's like a 20% change in the lineup there. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. As always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power signing out.